Barangay Yasor, Bernani Kawan, Nabab Sawal, Atumre, Afaf Patah, and today I'll be reading to you about crossbreeding. The Adamites, because of genetic crossbreeding, would select animals, beasts as well as humanoids. Simian monkey, 48 chromosomes. Porcine pig, 38 chromosomes. Canine dog, 78 chromosomes. Humanid, humans, 46 chromosomes. They turned out genetically defective, so the extraterrestrials who grafted and made them had to restrict that is switch off most of their genomes. As a result, their XX females are far more advanced than their XY males. 50% of their males, because of their defected allosomal DNA for gender assignment, are born gender confused and also mentally deficient. The male only reaches age 13 mentally, and their physical deformities are 4% are born with tails, coccyx. 60% of the male Adamites grow up to have fur all over their bodies. 30% are born and grow fangs. 2% grow to have a humpback. 60% grow extended second and third toes from the big toe, and many with webs between them. 8% are born with bow legs and drag their right foot when they walk or run. 2% are born with a muzzle like a dog, and 2% normal. 70% are pointed. 70% have pointed extended ears. 4% born chinless. 3% born and grow protruded brows like simians, and blonde to brunette colored fur like the rhesus monkey all over them. Are born stiff and have restricted body movement, and 60% obesity. 50% blocked nasal passage from the curse of leprosy, neural defect, and nasalar. Also, they suffer from poor daylight vision because of the different colorless eye fold in their eyes. When you see them to have light-colored eyes, such as blue, amber, they are not that color. It's the speed of the light, just like the eyes of wolves. Also, their bodies are plagued with many kinds of diseases and illnesses. They live in pain and have many kinds of physical defects. Also, they have slow reproduction rate by their male impotent, sterile, and many of their women are barren, as in the Bible, which happens to hybrid creation. Which is what Adamites really are, a kind of man's man, kind of a kin, to many kindreds, the red one. Hebrew Strong's number 119 and 134, Adamites. And being they don't have souls, only body and spirit, they lack real emotions for others. When their own like all other animals, they appear to have it because of their creation of characters in plays, novels, fictions, cinemas, TV, and books like the Bible and Quran. So they only pretend to be what they have seen their whole lives created by them for them. So in fact, like you can train animals if they have been training their race for the past 6,000 years to act a certain role in life. Each play a part they choose, and like other animals and beasts, because they lack soul, they confuse love and affection with lust and pleasure of any physical kind, and as a result are the origin of whorism, sluts, prostitutes, and incest. Pedophilia, pornography, like canine open sex with anyone and anything, even inanimate objects, sex toys, sex dolls, a lust for luster. Revelations chapter 17, verse 1 through 18. Also, offered in the Quran, chapter 51, verse 20, Horis. Quran 55, verse 70 through 72. Hori, pale, white. Quran chapter 56, Quran chapter 56, verse 22 through 24. Quran offers pale white woman for sexual pleasure after death to Muslims. All because of defective DNA done by the extraterrestrial markers. It was all about genetic engineering. The knowledge of their genome, slicing, duplicating, copying, replacing, and any of the transposons, any and all forms of manipulation involving genes and DNA, and the Adamites only use 3% of their DNA. That is how the Adamites were pre-programmed, unlike any other human being on Earth who uses up to 9% of their DNA. It works like this. Every cell in the body has a nucleus. In the nucleus is a long, double-stranded molecule shaped like a twisted, grafted ladder called deoxyribonucleic acid. DNA in humans, this grafting, Hebrew Strong's number 1755. Darwin, gyrating ladder is separated into 46 chromosomes that pair up into 23 pairs. One side of the chromosomes is from the mother, the other side is from the father. So each side of the trusted DNA ladder chromosomes is made up of only 3 components: a sugar known adenine, guanine, cytosine, represented as genetic markers or the mark. In the letters you see these: A, T, G, C. The sugar and the phosphate bind together to form the 2 parallel sides of the DNA ladder, and the bases join each other from each side to form the rungs of the ladder. But the bases make up the rungs of the DNA ladder can only join in a specific sequence. Naturally, A joins with T and G joins with C. It is the specific combination of A, T, and G, C that contains the codes for life and all the complex functions, its genetic vibrations, just as music. ATGC notes, keys. Music notes must blend to make harmony, or you just have noise. Defection, so a short stretch of the chromosomes with a unique sequence, ATGC, is referred to as a gene because of the unique sequence of the bases is specifically coded to control a specific function in the body. This gene can also be identified and mapped because its unique sequence of components. This is referred to as gene mapping. The largest human chromosome contains 240 million DNA base pairs, and the entire human genome consists of 4 billion base pairs. All of this genetic material in the cell of a human is called genome. 24,000 chromosomes in all. The Adamite hybrid creature is defective and incomplete. They can't hear music in warm harmony. They have no ability to move with a rhythm. Their ATGC is off as ADGC. They changed Atonra to Hebrew Strong's number 136, Adonai, master. They changed the letter T to D. They are those with the mark of the beast from Genesis chapter 4 verse 15 on to Revelations chapter 13 verse 16 through 17, and Revelations chapter 14 verse 11, Revelations chapter 15 verse 2, Revelations chapter 16 verse 2, Revelations chapter 19 verse 20, Revelations chapter 20 verse 4. Mixing their evil seeds spread their genetic markers the mark changing the DNA of persons to breed a new species. Their telomeres were programmed for only 6,000 years from 4000 BC. It ended in 2000 AD. First, the male seed of this Adamites who are fading and regressing and will disappear completely, and their females, the seed of the woman, Eve, Genesis chapter 3, verse 15, will blend in with others from 2000 AD to 2030 AD and live on America to Amorvitica, set up for Eurogenetics. It was to be a 400-year experiment that genetics in the laboratory of species race mixing since 1600 AD to 2000 AD, without beginning without it.